I'm Hamza. I go to University of Miami, and I'm from New York. No, I'm kidding. I'm not from New York. I'm from Pakistan, and it's my second year here. I like coming out here because when we first toured this house, this was the only one that had a backyard that I liked, and so when I saw the backyard, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is like the house where I think I can live. I mean, I like eating regardless of where I am, but whenever I cook something, if I'm having a meal at home, I bring it outside, and I just sit here and listen to some music. Also, if I ever have friends over, this is where we sit. So some of my favorite memories living here are obviously all the parties that we threw, and having friends over, and at my birthday when people didn't really realize that it's my birthday. I really wanted to throw a trashy American house party, so I was so excited when I was able to do that. That was my bucket list. Yeah, so it's all the time that I spend with friends. Why did you guys drive circles?
What up, dog? I'm the alpha.
What up,
that sound.
What did you eat?
Tacos.
Tacos?
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos? No, you're Hallie, go
No!
go like those girls
It tastes-
go
it tastes so
go like
bad.
girls at frat parties and be like,
This does
No,
not
give it
taste
to me.
bad.
how would I describe myself? A lot. I feel like I'm a lot. My friends would describe me as just how I did, a lot. Not to deal with necessarily, but just a lot. I feel like I have a huge personality. I mean, I think my friends like me. So what I like to do in the family room is if Mason and Oz are here, I just love running into them. I always post that on my Snapchat, running into your roommate, and it's always fun catching up with them, and sometimes, which has not really happened. If I could make a TV show right now, it would be about college students, because I feel it's extremely culty, and it would be nice to make a show out of our lives. Think about if all the people that we know between us, and then after every summer we get together and scratch a few killing people not actually killing them. Think about all our lives, show the Greek life, and then what's those people who are not in Greek life? Josh,
What's up?
what are those people called who are not in Greek life?
G.
Jeef?
G, like G-E-E-T.
Oh, Jeed. G. Oh, alright, thank you.
Okay, bye.
So it's like interesting, like the Greek life, the G life, the going out life, like the staying in life. Like I had that in my vision. Like I want to say all of these things. People like getting with people they're not supposed to get with. It's just so interesting to me. And it's not even, it's not hard to make.
But it's gonna be so much like higher.
And then it looks good. I was 5 years old and I recently moved away from my parents. Like my parents sent me to a boarding school and I really liked the architecture and everything, and that was like my first time experiencing like art, like good architecture and not just like spaces or shelter. I went to like a historical school, so that really inspired me because I was like, this is nice, you know. So that but obviously like as I matured, I realized there's so much more that goes into it than just being something nice to look at. This is such an embarrassing story. So I did really bad on my high school junior year exams. Like I got all C's, and then I did really bad on my SAT and I couldn't use it, so I had to do SAT optional, and the only option was University of Miami, and niche.com told me that. And I did want to come to the US. So I was set on that, and yeah. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna ED and get college out of my way. It's not something you want to get out of your way. You really want to, you know, research through. I wake up around 8:30 or around 9ish to head to the studio, and then I pretty much stay there the entire time. And like once maybe every 2 weeks I do something that is remotely interesting. So I'll find time for that. And like weekends if I'm not working. My childhood, I was always like the loud kid, always having like cracking jokes, like kidding around people you're not supposed to. Also, I always loved hanging out with people like older than me. I went to a British boarding school. Like it was very similar to going to like an American high school in the sense that, I mean, it was all boys, but then there were like sister girls, not girls that were like sisters, but like just girls' high schools that were like sister schools. But it was just like everything was on acid. I think them on acid. So it was, I mean, I loved it. In my head, I'm still in high school. The biggest shock that I've had is like how many boundaries people have. People will be like, don't sit on my bed, but then go out and kiss like 7 strangers and catch like 10 STDs. Like make it make sense. Like I'm your friend and I'm gonna sit on your bed. You know what I mean? I think I've gained not confidence, because I've always been confident, like self-trust. I feel like I trust myself more now.
You, I'd take the long way home. The city where the children think there's no